Right, so I like to say Barak Hawa, Barak Hawa Shah, Barak Hawa, Barak Hawa Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing his work in truth and sincerity. So I'm going to grab this in 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This known also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. When you go into that word perilous times, it means dangerous, troublesome, or fierce times. And we're coming into those days. You got people losing their jobs, right? There's an article that came out not that long ago on Newsbreak that mentioned that in 2024 there's going to be a major layoff, right? They've been talking about a recession, which if you really dig down into it, we're already in a recession. You got thousands upon thousands of people just here in America who have lost their jobs, man, who are now homeless on the streets, right? Begging for money. So that's going to happen on a wider scale, man. Salakia. That's going to happen on a wider scale, right? So when you got these people at their workplaces and they're making up to 60 to 75 to 75,000, Salakia, 65 to 70 to $75,000 a year, them jobs are being dropped, man. Manager positions, supervisors positions, right? And these people, a lot of them, man, these people dedicate their lives to those positions. They work hard to get those positions. A lot of people go to college and get a bachelor's degree or associate's degree, you know, just to get into positions like that, man. Only to turn around and get a position like that and get fired. And then come down to it, it's hard for you to get hired at another, it's hard for you to get hired within another profession. So, people are about to feel it, man. A lot of hard times is going to come. A lot of troublesome times is going to come. People's stress levels are going to be at an all-time high. And what's going to happen? That fierceness is going to kick in these people's minds, man. That, and I always mention that survival mode. That survival instinct. When people know that, look, in order for me to feed my kids, right, in this society, I gotta make money. Okay, so what am I gonna do if I can't make money? Well, they're gonna result to what? Robbing, taking things, stealing things, right? And really, you got that happening on a small scale. But again, you know, these things are gonna be bound to increase on the earth. The scripture says the end is near, the end is here. So we're here, man. We're here. There's many events that's taking place in this world to show you that we're at the end of this place, man. America is spiraling down the drain. More Israelites, more so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans are waking up to who they are, their true identity, according to the book of Second Ezra, Baruch chapter 2 verse 31. They shall know themselves in the land of their captivity. So there's many things that's happening in the world to show you that we're at the end of this place, and all these things are prophesied in the scriptures, man. All these things are prophesied in the scriptures, going back to 2 Ezra 9, 2 Ezra 15, 16, Matthew's the 24th chapter, Daniel's 12:1, Matthew's 24 and 21. There's prophecies within this book that talks about these events taking place on the earth. You go into Ecclesiastes chapter 12, right, verse 3, it tells you that the grinder shall cease. The grinder is just another word for work. That's all it is, man. And that work is about to come to a halt. And again, what it's going to do is going to affect a lot of people's lives, man. Because in order to thrive in this kingdom, you got to make what they call bread, or bring in the bag, or whatever the hell terminologies they love using to describe money. But you, like that saying goes, money make the world go round, man. Right? Money make the world go round. You need money to buy clothing, shoes, housing, right? You got some people getting government benefits, which the government is intermittent, man. That the government gets shut down, opens back up, gets shut down to the point to where it's going to come to a point to where permanently going to get shut down. And a lot of people are going to lose their retirement benefits and or disability benefits. This government helps a lot of these people medically, man, with their insurance. So again, going back into that saying, money make the world go round. Hey, man, that's exactly what it is. So when the Lord began to snatch that away from these people, as the dollar become more devalued, it's going to affect these people's lives in a major way. Right now, you got companies talking about how they might have to close doors due to the fact that it just costs too much to get the material in the business. Remember, that shit got to be shipped out. And a lot of material that these companies are getting is coming from a different country. China, Singapore, whatever, man. It comes from a different company, and you got to pay for it. You got to pay for it to get wrapped up, pay for it to get on a pallet, pay for it to get shipped out. Then it gets put into a container, which you got to pay for that. That container get moved by way of a tractor onto a damn ship, and then that ship delivers that container here. Guess what? That container got to get loaded on a damn diesel truck. So from start to finish, that shit costs money. This is the kingdom that you people are living in, man. From start to finish, that shit costs money. Let alone, let's not forget that the product have to be built. Whatever's going out. It could be a damn car, it could be a damn truck, it could be tools. Whatever that's needed within this kingdom have to come from one location to another location. It have to be baggage, then it have to be brought here. So again, from start to finish, that shit costs money. So that saying that says money make the world go round, that's completely fucking true, man. It gets put on your shelf, and then what cost them to get it here? Now, you got to understand this as well. What costs is what they pay for to get that shit here. They put it on the shelves, they increase the price to make a profit off of it, man. And then not only are you paying so they can increase in profit, but you're also paying taxes on top of buying the damn goods from them. So guess what? All of this is affecting these businesses because with the devaluing of the dollar, right, and the cost of living going up, now it costs more to get that shit shipped from there to here and to get it put on a shelf. And then what happens when a product doesn't sell? So now they don't make a profit off of that product that doesn't sell. And there's a lot of product right now that's on shelves that are not being sold. This is why you see, that was just a couple weeks back, I seen stores that was saying 75, 80% off their merchandise because we're closing soon. So this is what's going on, man. And you're going to start seeing a lot more of that within these companies, man. Within these stores that's selling product. Is that they're going to start selling this shit at a lower price to get it off the shelf so they could close the damn doors, man. So yes, man, this place is spiraling down the drain. The cost of living is going up. And here in Arizona, state minimum wage is like 13 something, which is going to go up another 14 somewhere in the beginning or the middle of 2024, which again going to affect a lot of people because when minimum wage goes up, the cost of living goes up. Not that it already isn't up, man. And there's so many articles going out on the cost of living going up, recession kicking in. The Great Depression the Great Depression is not going to be nothing to what's coming, man. So while you people are so comfortable, you about to be made uncomfortable. And that's what the scriptures tell you. That troublesome times shall come. You people are about to be in some big trouble, man. Especially you people who's been at your jobs for 10, 15 years, man. Who have dedicated yourself to being at that job. And then what? You go up these levels so you could be a supervisor, manager, district manager, or even, you know, whatever higher position that is after that, man. And then you turn around and lose your damn job. And that's been happening a lot, man. That's been happening a lot, is that, you know, these people in these higher positions and has been in those positions for 10, 15 years are losing these positions, man. Now, why is that? Because by doing away with a supervisor and or manager, it's a lot cheaper. Why? Because if you're getting paid more, then why not get rid of the guy we're paying more, right? So we can keep these guys out on the field. A company only runs through its employees. The reason why management is needed is to make sure things fall in order. That's it. It's to make sure these guys are doing what they're supposed to do. To make sure you're doing whatever you're doing on that computer, or to make sure you're building whatever the hell needs to be built the right way. So what they do, you know, we could do with a manager or so, but let's get rid of the rest of them. So if you got a company, you got companies that are doing that, then it becomes harder for these guys to get jobs, because the last things these people want to do that's in these positions is to have to get into a position they're nowhere want to work in, man. Let's say if you work for a plumbing company, you'll work your way up to being a manager, and then they tell you, hey, we either got to let you go or you got to become a plumber again. Man, that man's scratching his damn head because he had to work his way up to a manager's position, only to damn near find out that he might have to go back to plumbing people's shit, man. Hey, that's why the scriptures talk about fearsome times. Hey, fierce. It talks about fierce, savage times. And guess what? You know, Jake always calling when something gets out of crazy. You know, when something gets crazy, Jake, all right, you a savage, man. You a savage. Well, hey, people really about to be savages out here, man. Man, come on. Slovakia, man. You just got people who don't know how to drive out here. People really about to become savages. But I'm going to end it from there and say Barak Te Yahweh, Barak Te Yahweh Shah, Barak Te Yahweh, Barak Te Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Barakak Wadash, double ones to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.